Have you ever wondered how to talk to anybody? It's a skill that can be learned, and today we'll dive into the process. Imagine walking into a room, engaging with anyone you meet, effortlessly navigating through conversations, leaving memorable impressions. Sounds intriguing, doesn't it? Well, it's not as daunting as it may seem. All it takes is a bit of understanding, practice, and patience. The art of conversation lies in the connection between two individuals, a bridge built on words, expressions, and emotions. The key to unlocking this art is not just about speaking eloquently or having a vast vocabulary. It's about engaging in meaningful conversations. It's about listening, understanding, responding, and being authentic. Active listening is more than just hearing words. It involves giving your full attention, nodding, and providing verbal cues that show you're engaged in the conversation. It's about making the other person feel heard, understood, and valued. Empathy, on the other hand, is stepping into someone else's shoes. It's about understanding their perspective, feeling their emotions, and responding with compassion. It's the glue that holds a conversation together, creating a safe and comfortable space for open dialogue. Effective communication transcends beyond words. It encompasses how you speak, the tone of your voice, your body language, and even the silence between your words. It's about sending and receiving messages clearly, avoiding misunderstandings, and building strong connections. Lastly, authenticity is the cornerstone of meaningful conversations. It's about being genuine, honest, and sincere. It's about sharing your thoughts, experiences, and emotions, creating a two-way dialogue that fosters connection and understanding. Now, you might be wondering how to put all these into practice. How to weave active listening, empathy, effective communication, and authenticity into your conversations. Don't worry, we've got you covered. In the following scenes, we'll break down these elements, offering tips and techniques to help you become a master conversationalist. So buckle up and prepare for an enlightening journey into the art of conversation. Stay tuned as we break down these elements and guide you towards becoming a master conversationalist. Active listening forms the backbone of any successful conversation. But what does it really mean? In essence, active listening is not merely about hearing the words that are spoken. It's about fully engaging in the conversation, truly understanding the message being conveyed, and responding in a thoughtful and relevant manner. Imagine a game of catch. The conversation is the ball. When someone tosses the ball to you, you don't just let it hit you and drop to the ground. No, you catch it and then you throw it back. Active listening works in much the same way. The speaker tosses their words to you. Your job as the listener is to catch those words, understand them, and then toss back an appropriate response. One strategy to practice active listening is giving your full attention to the speaker. In our world of constant distractions, this can be a challenge. But think about it this way. How would you feel if you were sharing a story only to realize the other person was more interested in their phone than your words? Not great, right? So put your phone away, eliminate distractions, and focus on the person speaking. Their words deserve your undivided attention. Another strategy is to provide the speaker with verbal and nonverbal cues to show that you're engaged. This could be as simple as nodding your head in agreement, or saying things like, "I see," "right," or "that makes sense." These cues reassure the speaker that you're following along and that their words are being heard and understood. Active listening also involves asking clarifying questions when something isn't clear. This shows the speaker that you're genuinely interested in understanding their message. However, be careful not to interrupt. Wait for a pause or for the speaker to finish their thought before asking your question. Finally, remember that active listening involves empathy. Try to understand the speaker's perspective and emotions. This will help you respond in a more meaningful and appropriate way. Remember, active listening isn't just about hearing words, it's about understanding the message behind them. When you truly listen, you're not just waiting for your turn to speak. You're making a deliberate effort to understand the other person's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. This is the essence of active listening. Empathy is not just about feeling for others, it's about understanding their perspective and emotions. Imagine you're a passenger on a ship, navigating through the vast sea of human interaction. Empathy is your compass. guiding you to understand the emotional landscapes of others, helping you chart a course towards meaningful conversations. Empathy is more than just a mere emotional response. It's an intellectual process that involves understanding another person's perspective, stepping into their shoes and viewing the world from their eyes. It's like being a chameleon, blending into their emotional environment, feeling what they feel, thinking what they think, and understanding why they do so. In the heart of every conversation, empathy serves as a bridge, connecting two separate islands of individual experiences. It allows us to cross over to the other side, to see the world as they do, to understand their joys, their fears, their hopes, and their dreams. It's about acknowledging their emotions, validating their experiences, and showing them that they're not alone. Now let's talk about the art of conversation and how empathy plays a pivotal role. The first rule of empathetic communication: avoid interruptions. Picture this: you're pouring your heart out and suddenly you're cut off. Feels like a slap in the face, doesn't it? Remember, a conversation is not a competition, it's a collaboration. When we interrupt, we're indirectly saying, "My thoughts are more important than yours." Let's not do that. Let's listen, let's understand, and let's respect. Next, use positive body language. Our bodies often speak louder than our words. A nod, a smile, an open posture, these all convey that you're receptive, that you're engaged, and that you're empathetic. They act as a silent echo, mirroring the emotions of the speaker, creating a symphony of understanding. Empathy is the linchpin that holds the wheel of conversation together. It fosters understanding, builds trust, and creates a safe space where ideas and emotions can flow freely. It's a skill, a mindset, and a choice. So, choose to understand, choose to connect, choose empathy. Empathy can transform the way you communicate, creating deeper connections with those around you. Your own communication style plays a crucial role in how effectively you can engage in conversations. Let's start with the basics. Speaking clearly is the foundation of good communication. When you articulate your thoughts well, you're not only making it easier for others to understand you, but also showing them that you respect their time and attention. Just think about it. How many times have you zoned out of a conversation because the other person was too vague or too convoluted? Next up is eye contact. Now, this doesn't mean you need to stare down the person you're talking to. That can be awkward or even intimidating. But maintaining a healthy amount of eye contact shows that you're present and engaged. It's a nonverbal way of saying, "I'm here with you and I value what you're saying." Now let's talk about tone and body language. These are the unsung heroes of communication. Your tone can say more about your feelings than your actual words. A friendly tone can put others at ease, while a harsh tone can put them on the defensive. And your body language? It's like a billboard advertising your inner state. Open and relaxed body language shows you're receptive and approachable. On the other hand, closed-off body language can make you seem distant or uninterested. Finding common ground is another important aspect of your communication style. This doesn't mean you have to agree on everything, but finding a shared interest or experience can build rapport and create a comfortable atmosphere for communication. It's like finding a familiar path in an unknown territory. Remember, communication is not just about talking. It's about creating a connection. And that requires understanding, respect, and a dash of vulnerability. Being mindful of how you communicate can significantly improve your conversations. So take a moment to reflect on your style. Are you clear and straightforward? Do you maintain eye contact? Are you aware of your tone and body language? Do you seek common ground? These are not just skills, they are choices. Choices that can transform your conversations and your connections. The final piece of the puzzle is authenticity. People appreciate honesty and sincerity. There's a certain magnetism to authenticity that draws people in, creating a safe space for meaningful conversations. It's about letting go of the masks we often wear and allowing ourselves to be seen, warts and all. Being genuine in conversations means expressing your thoughts and feelings without fear of judgment. It's about sharing your experiences, your perspectives, and even your questions. There's a strength in vulnerability that often goes unnoticed. It's through this vulnerability that we build deeper connections with those around us. Remember, authenticity isn't about oversharing or forcing intimacy. It's about being present, being real, and being open. It's about taking off the social mask and showing up as you are. Authenticity is a two-way street. It invites others to do the same, fostering a deeper connection. So let your authenticity shine through in your conversations. Authenticity creates a two-way dialogue that fosters a deeper connection. So there you have it, the keys to talking to anyone, anywhere. Let's do a quick recap. First, we learned about the art of conversation and the importance of active listening. Give your full attention, nod, and provide verbal cues to show you're engaged. Then we discussed empathy, where we step into the shoes of the other person, understanding their perspective and emotions. Remember, it's important not to interrupt and to allow them to express their feelings. We also touched on your own communication style. Speak clearly, maintain eye contact, be aware of your tone and body language. Finding a common ground can be a game changer. And finally, be authentic and genuine in your conversations. Share your experiences and thoughts, creating a two-way dialogue that fosters connection. If you found this video meaningful, subscribe to the channel for more. Here's to better conversations.